Hello friends, you are watching Sid Vlog. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some good and informative quotes of Gautama Buddha. But firstly, we are requesting you to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that in future you can get our notification easily. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Give if you only have a little. May all beings have happy minds. I won't look at another's ball, intent on finding faults, a training to be observed. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man gathering it, little by little, fills himself with goods. Those who cling to perceptions and views wander the world offending people. Conquer anger with non anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Conquer meanness with generosity. Conquer dishonesty with truth. Delight in heedfulness. Guard well your thoughts, in whom there is no sympathy for living beings. Know him as an outcast. Live with no sense of mind, not forming attachments to experiences. One is not called noble who harms living beings. By not harming living beings, one is called noble. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow death comes. The world is afflicted by death and decay, but the wise do not grieve, having realized the nature of the world. Resolutely train yourself to attain peace, to support mother and father, to cherish wife and children, and to be engaged in the peaceful occupation. This is the greatest blessing. They blame those who remain silent. They blame those who speak much. They blame those who speak in moderation. There is none in the world who is not blamed. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also these teachings and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation. If, with a pure mind, a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never departing shadow. The root of suffering is attachment. It is in the nature of the things that joys arise in a person, free from remorse. All experiences are proceeded by mind, having mind as their master, created by mind. Purity and impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. As I am, so are these. So are these. So am I. Drawing the parallel to yourself, neither kill nor get others to kill. Just as the solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so, the wise are not affected by the praises or blame. We will develop love, we will practice it, we will make it both a way and a basis. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be your long term happiness and benefit. Meditate, do not delay, lest later you regret it. Whatever has the nature of arising has the nature of ceasing. If you know what I know about the power of giving, You would not let the single meal pass without sharing it in some way. All wrongdoings arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. I do not dispute with the world, rather it is the world that disputes with me. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. The only real failure in the life is not to be true to the best one knows. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. What we think, we become. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. Nothing remains without change. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. The way to happiness is to keep your heart free from hate, your mind from worry, live simply, give much, fill your life with love, do as you would be done by. Better than 1,000 hollow words is the one word that brings peace. Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world. You must love yourself before you love another by accepting yourself and fully being what you are. Your simple presence can make others happy. Set your heart on doing good and do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Everything that happens to us is the result of what we ourselves have thought, said, or done. We alone are responsible for our lives. Love the whole world as a mother loves her only child. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong, for whatever you do to yourself. Life is suffering. Faith and prayer both are invisible, but they make impossible things possible. Your own self is your master. Who else could be? With yourself well controlled, you gain a master very hard to find. Purity and impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Just as the great ocean has a one taste, the taste of salt, so these teachings and discipline has a one taste, the taste of liberation.